That's certainly the case, Ash, particularly from the tourism industry and from businesses. Now, of course, the Northern Territory's led the nation when it comes to lifting many of the restrictions, but when it comes to borders, it looks like it may be one of the last to reopen those borders. Of course, there's probably more at stake here in the Northern Territory from a tourism point of view. I know there's a push on to open many of those borders by the 1st of September. Well, we're really in the middle of what would normally be the tourism season here in the Northern Territory at the moment. It is the dry season here in Darwin, and the next 3 months would traditionally see hundreds of thousands of people flock to the top end to enjoy this beautiful weather that we're experiencing at the moment. The Health Minister, Natasha Files, though, she was out this morning. She said that at this stage, there is no timeline from the government as to when those borders will open.
In terms of the borders, we need to not only look at what's happening here in the Territory, we need to look at those other jurisdictions. As they head into winter, as they ease their restrictions, do they see more cases? Do they see that community transmission?
There has been no community transmission here in the Northern Territory. That's obviously one thing the government's conscious of. It's also very keen to ensure that this virus doesn't make it into remote Indigenous communities. You'll remember when this virus first hit this country, Ash, there were real concerns that we could see an outbreak in Indigenous communities. We saw a number of cases in the Kimberley region in the north of WA, but thankfully it hasn't made it into those communities. So the government here is saying that they want to make sure that that doesn't happen, that there are no new cases here in the Northern Territory. We haven't had one for many weeks, and they say that opening the borders will only happen when they believe it is absolutely safe to do so.